question.
Yeah, you do.
I love ask away.
Coach, 5-2 loss in the RRAC championship to Our Lady of the Lake. We'll start with your general thoughts.
Semifinals. Not in the championship yet. No. But no, overall was, I told the girls at the second, I'm not disappointed. You came out, when you leave 13 runners on base, there's not much that you can be upset about from a final score outcome. But either way, so when we left 13 runners on base, you kind of shot yourself in the foot, and you really gave up 5 runs in 1 inning. And so our big talking point was that you have to limit the damage in those big innings. In the big innings, figure out a way to get out of it. Somebody go make a play, somebody go do something. And so final score is 5-2. That's one of the best teams in the country, defending national champs, and somebody knocks them off, conference champs, regular season conference champs. So not disappointed in it. Our girls are disappointed in the outcome, but when you just look through the stats, if you're just looking at the paper here, you can't be too disappointed in it.
Let's talk about that bottom of the third. You went out for a visit in the circle. I think 2 runs across at that point. Unraveled a bit after that. What are your thoughts on that inning, defensively and maybe some of the lapses that occurred?
Yeah, so the conversation point when we was out there is, hey, it's going to take more than 2 runs to win this ball game anyway. We can live with 2. Let's make sure this runner at second base doesn't score. And then I can't remember how she ended up scoring, but they scored a couple more after that. It was the big talking point for us at the end of the game was to limit the big innings, figure out a way to get outside of that. And then we knew that we was hitting the ball. We had 9 hits. Again, it was hats off to her, hats off to Olu. That's top-notch program that's there. But we hit the ball, and even our outs were loud outs at times. You just gave yours. When you don't have those timely hitting, when runners are in a scoring position and you don't score them, that's the difference in ball game.
All right, Haley, so you give up to 5. Tough inning, right? But you still come out and really were incredible from that point on. Kind of what's that mindset for you, and when you have those rough innings like that, be able to bounce back and play the way you did?
I just like to stay in the game. Coach Trent came out there and told me to go be a dog, so I just got to put my head down and keep pushing forward because the offense is going to do what it's going to do, and as long as I can limit it to 5, we have a chance. So
This one's for either or both. We knew that game was going to be a dogfight going into it, just like the regular season series was there. What do you take from it? How do you bounce back, playing the early game tomorrow?
I'm excited. This is our season, our entire body of work has made it to where you're not pressing in this tournament. And this was our big thing that we talked about with the girls. You're 45-5, 45-6 now. You know that if we don't get an at-large bid, then NAIA has a serious problem. So there is no pressure on this tournament for us. This tournament was about coming in, working on things that we need to work on bunt coverage, work on our first and thirds, play an aggressive style of game, getting ready for what is to come. And so tomorrow I'm excited because you have an opportunity to potentially play 3 games, which is outside the norm of what you typically do anyway. So it's gonna test us, and I'm excited for that test.
well, I think that we've been able to just relax and have fun. We were a little tense that game, but we got it over with. So now we can just put our head down and go work and have fun.
Thank you.